So, as we would have expected, Chris Watts is depressed in prison. He's upset about the choices he made. A little bit too late. It's really sad how he gave up his family to sit in prison. I hope it rots at him every single day. He was lucky to have that family. He didn't deserve them one bit. He didn't deserve their smiles. He didn't deserve them running to him and saying, "Daddy." And now he has to sit in pretty much isolation. He's had a few roommates, but they are just as bad as him. And the friends that he's made there have all left. So the guys that he has now around him, when he does see other inmates, they're not good guys. And nobody likes him. Nobody in jail likes someone who did what he did to his family. Like, if he gets caught where they can do it, something will happen to him. That's just jail law. It's just like Weld County Jail when he was there. People are yelling things at him when he walks by. Could you imagine knowing that everyone around you, especially the people that are watching out for you and taking care of you, do not like you, think you're a scumbag? I hope with all those letters he gets from girls in scantily clad outfits and whatnot, I hope he gets letters from people who are giving him shit. People who are telling him he is a POS. Now, it's good that they treat inmates fairly, but if I could choose somebody that they didn't treat fairly, they got one meal a day, crust of bread, glass of water, that's what this dude deserves. So when he's sitting in his cell and he's sad because he has to think about what he did to his family, I don't give a shit. And I know you guys don't too. It is so satisfying knowing that the depression is kicking in and he knows that he has to be there for the rest of his life. He's never going to get to go shopping. He's never going to get to go out to eat again. And he did this 100% to himself. He doesn't get to have a good day. He doesn't deserve to have a good week. He doesn't deserve any of that. The people that are suffering with the loss of his family, unlike him, they have to deal with it every day. They're the ones who have depression set in because they lost someone unexpectedly. They had a huge tragedy in their family. They had nothing to do with it, yet they have to suffer for the rest of their life. The people that they appreciated, the people that they loved. So as he sits in his prison cell and has to think about his beautiful family that he didn't deserve, I hope it does eat at him every single day that nobody gives a shit about him anymore. Except for his mom and dad, who, I mean, they can't really hate him. They raised him. They are the ones who egged him on about how horrible his wife was. I guess he told them about Nicole, and they were happy that he was planning on leaving his wife. They knew something was up, in my opinion. Now, I know Chris Watts had free will, and he's the one who made the decision to do what he did alone. And I believe he was alone. And now he says that every night he sees his beautiful daughters dancing around his room. I hope he has images of them in his head and what he did to them every day. I hope they don't go away and that he has to live with the decision he made. And while he sits around in his new boring life where all he can do is read and hopefully gets out sometimes, which he also doesn't deserve. He doesn't deserve sunlight. I hope he's gotten messages from her family saying that they despise him and that he should rot in hell. But these people are so forgiving and so loving and so Christ-like that they have said that they love him still, that he was also a loss in their family, the person that they thought he was, the person that they thought was a good husband and a good father. That's the person they're missing. I wish they would show him a video every day of his family's funeral and the pain that he caused. The pain on their faces when they had to bury their family. Because he got to sit in jail and not see all those things. Chris talks about how he misses Shanann's food, and I hope he does. I hope he almost tastes it and drools every time he thinks about it. Because he doesn't deserve that, and he never did. She made him food with love. And now he gets food sloughed on a plate from people who hate him. I hope the food that he does get is the worst food ever. And I know it's not good in prison, but I hope it tastes bland and that he misses flavor. I also think about that this guy could have got the death penalty. And of course he deserved it. As you guys probably know, he has pictures of his family up in his cell. I think that's good because he can be reminded of their smiles every day. And it could grind in his heart the decision that he made. But it is a comfort knowing Nikki has nothing to do with him anymore. And he lost her as well. What he killed his family for, he lost. What do you guys think? Subscribe for more.